In this video, I combined every division in the NFL into one team. So that means the NFC East will be comprised of the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Giants, and the Commanders, all in one squad. The best players from the Dolphins, Patriots, Bills, and Jets will be on one team representing the AFC East. We did this for all 8 divisions in the league, and we're gonna see which one reigns supreme. Now, the way this is gonna work is, you know, that there can only be one king in the North. So we're gonna have the AFC North go up against the NFC North, the AFC South go up against the NFC South, so on and so forth until we go from 8 teams to 4, and then we'll continue from there. The Bengals, Browns, Steelers, and Ravens combining to make a 97 overall squad. Lamar Jackson, Joe Burr, Chubb and Henry at running back, Chase, Amari, Higgins, Zay Flowers, Andrews, and Njoku. O-line, everyone is at least an 86 overall, but their defense is a 99, with 5 guys that have X Factor, 5 other guys that have abilities, some of them not even starting like Hendrickson, Za'Darius. You have Humphrey and Denzel at cornerback, Hamilton, Minka at safety, Roquan and TJ along with Hayward, Myles Garrett, and then of course Tucker at kicker. And then the Vikings, Lions, Bears, and Packers coming together to form a 93 overall team. Jared Goff and Jordan Love along with Caleb. Nasty running backs with Jacobs, Jones, Swift, Gibbs, Montgomery. 3 X Factor wide receivers, Jefferson, I'm on the run, Keenan Allen, along with DJ Moore, arguably the best wide receiver core in this experiment. 390 plus overall linemen. You have Hawkinson, Laporta, Komet. Defense not quite a 99. Okay, 8 overall is less than that, so they might have to win in a shootout, but they do have some studs. Hutchinson, Jair, Harrison, the Hitman, Clark, Gary. Time to find out the true king. First play from scrimmage, here's Lamar. In those Bengals uniforms, the AFC North able to get 5 yards right there. NFC North sent some heavy pressure on that play. We'll see how often they decide to send a blitz. Another blitz and another reception. This time it's going to be a 3rd and 1. Amari Cooper getting them 4 yards right there. Let's see if they decide to run the football with Chubb and Henry. They have some great short yardage running backs, arguably the best in the NFL. Look at that though, catch by Jamar Chase, 1st down. They're across midfield. Big 3rd and 7, chance for the NFC North to bend but not break and hold them to only 3. See if they can make it happen. Oh, here comes the screen. Good play call. Will it lead to a 1st down? No. Jair pushed them out of bounds, short of the sticks, and they're gonna go for it. 4th down and 1. Ginormous player early in this one. Lamar gonna hold on to it a little too long. Edwards with the pressure, and the NFC North escapes without giving up any points. Now let's see if they can give themselves some breathing room. First drive of this one, play action. Goff gonna dump it off to his tight end. 3rd and 4 to start the 2nd quarter. Goff dumping it off. There we go. They get their first down of the game, courtesy of who else? I'm gonna rush St. Brown. Could be a 3rd and 5. It's like man coverage. Don't know if that's the smartest decision, but the AFC North does have some good man cover corners. Big hit right there, and it looks like it's gonna be a 4th and inches. They're gonna have to punt the ball, so neither team gets points on their first drive. 4th quarter now, less than 4 minutes left in the game. We're knotted up at 17. NFC North has the football, trying to get in field goal range. Amon-Ra gets them a little closer. AFC North has a very stacked defense. Remember, 99 overall, so if there's ever a chance for them to step up, it's right here. But Goff finds a guy wide open. They're inside the 30. If you're the AFC North, you might want them to score fast, so you give Lamar a chance to answer back with a touchdown drive of their own. Goff in the shotgun to the end zone. Keenan Allen putting them on top. Could be a mid blitz from the NFC North. 3rd and 4. No, it's a fake look. Jamar Chase keeps the chains moving. 8 catches for 124 yards. He's having himself a game. 3rd down and 3. They only rushed 4, and another 1st down for Jamar. They might need to double team him. AFC North uses their last timeout, so they cannot stop the clock unless it's an incomplete pass or they get out of bounds. Jamar with another one, his 10th catch of the game. Less than 25 seconds left. Will we see Jackson scramble? No, he's gonna stand in there and throw a bullet. Amari Cooper ties this bad boy up. It looks like like we're headed to OT. Both teams will possess the ball. We're in the Super Bowl. AFC North will get ball first, though. First drive of overtime. Lamar Jackson standing in there, taking a hit, finding who else but Mark Andrews there across midfield. It has been a heavy dose of the Lamar to Mandrews show, and it's going to continue. Lamar finds him once again. They take the lead in OT. But the NFC North will not go away that easily. They also have some elite tight ends. Hawkinson getting them across midfield. Very next play, here comes the play action. Goff going downfield. Justin Jefferson, arguably the best in the league, doing what he does best. Uh-oh. Here comes Myles Garrett for the game-winning strip sack fumble. That's why he's one of the best of this generation. You can't single cover him, but you might not have any choice when TJ Watt is on the other side. The AFC North is headed to the next round. Valiant effort from the NFC North, but only one team can move on. First game of this video is a banger. Neither team got going on the ground, but 16 receptions for Mark Andrews, 10 for Jamar Chase. Those two carried the AFC North. Only 1 sack in the game. Myles Garrett came at a very crucial time, and they're headed to the next round. Next up, we have the AFC West. Taking on the NFC West, we have the Raiders, Broncos, Chiefs, and Chargers coming together to form a 96 overall team, 97 offense led by Mahomes and Herbert. Pacheco as starting running back. You only have one wide receiver with abilities, Devontae, but you also have Kelsey. You have 4 guys at a 90 overall or higher on the offensive line, arguably the best in this experiment. Defense, you have 4 guys with X Factor, Surtain, Jones, Crosby, Derwin. You have Bosa and Mack at outside linebacker, McDuffie at CB2. Very well-rounded team, along with Bucker, the second highest overall kicker in the game. And they're going up against the Seahawks, Cardinals, Niners, and Rams. A 94 overall team led by Brock Purdy, McCaffrey, Walker, Kyron. Along with Connor, you have Ayuk, Cooper Kupp. Puka's your 6th wide receiver. That's how much depth they have. Debo, Lockett, Metcalf. Only one guy at a 90 or higher on the O-line, though. That might be an area of weakness. However, Kittle leading the way at tight end. 95 offense, 93 defense. Only 3 guys with X Factor. And then 1 more with abilities. They are well-rounded. Once again, they have a stud at almost every position. It should be another banger. First drive for the AFC West. It's kind of unfair giving Mahomes all of these weapons. But of course, he starts off going to his favorite target, Travis Kelce, for the first. It has to be a scary look if you're the NFC West. Wait a minute. They had a free run at Mahomes and force him to make a mistake. Tre'Davious with the INT. So the blitz worked. They got in Mahomes' face and made him make a mistake. Now can they capitalize off of it? Fred Warner with the pressure. Forces the errant pass. Now it's time to see if Purdy can help them get into the end zone or at least get 3 points on the board. Great start in field position. Smart decision to run the football, but they only get 2. Good stop by this AFC West front 7. They're single covering Max Crosby, and somehow it ends up working. I don't know if I'm the AFC West, if I want him going up against the only 90 plus overall lineman, arguably the best lineman in the league. I would rather have him on the other side. Make them double team Crosby. Here's Purdy getting heavily pressured. Khalil Mack, the sack attack, back in the Raiders uniform and doing what he used to do when he was in Oakland. But now they're Las Vegas. 1/4 of the AFC West. Purdy getting those yards back. They're inside the 30. It's a 3rd and 11. As long as they don't make any mistakes right here, they should escape with at least 3. 4-man rush from the AFC West. Purdy going downfield, risky decision. Nice swat right there. They're going to settle for the 3 and take the first lead of the game. Here we go in the 4th quarter. The AFC West with a 5-point lead, proving you can never count them out, no matter what it looks like. Mahomes getting pressured again, almost throws another one. Slater talking to him, telling him to chill out. Keep those behind the back and fancy passes for the regular season right now. Their tournament lives are at stake. Look at Devontae shaking off a tackle. There's a flag. Holding against the offense. How funny would it be if it's Rashawn Slater? Oh, he's lucky. Mahomes would have given him a mouthful. 4th and 1. So I don't know what happened. The holding, I guess they declined it. And here they go. 8-point lead for the AFC West. This is a ginormous 3rd and 5. They're right across midfield. Here comes the screen. Phenomenal play call. Get the ball into the hands of arguably your best player. 1st and goal. 1 timeout left. 11 seconds. In this West versus West matchup, Purdy to the end zone. Wide open Cooper Kupp. But the job's not finished. They need to get a 2-point conversion to send this into overtime. Here we go. Purdy to the bottom of the screen. Another catch by Cooper Kupp, the Triple Crown winner, tying this one up at 24. This is crazy. Are we about to have back-to-back overtime games in the first 2 matchups of the tournament? I mean, come on, man. What else do y'all want? You gotta like the video for that. We're headed to OT. AFC West is gonna get ball first, try to set the tone. Oh, here comes the blitz. Mahomes finds his target, though. Cortland Sutton, extremely underrated wide receiver, beating Charvarius Ward right there, helping him get close to midfield. Devontae in motion. Mahomes once again passing it, dumping it off. That's Jacoby Myers, who now has abilities, getting them down to the 2. Goal line formation for the AFC West. Pacheco up the gut, touchdown. NFC West has to answer it with a touchdown drive of their own. Otherwise, this one's over. The pocket collapses. Crosby gets there, along with Wilkins, his new teammate. Now the NFC West has a lot of work to do. They do nothing on 2nd down, 3rd and 23. AFC West only rushes 3, but that's all they need. The interception to seal the game, courtesy of Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, and Raiders are headed to the Final 4. Another phenomenal game from both teams. Nothing to be ashamed about if you're the NFC West. Now, credit to the AFC West defense for keeping McCaffrey and this offense in check. Once again, a sack on the last drive from an elite pass rusher was the difference maker. Now we're headed down south, looking at the AFC South. First, the NFC South. We have the Texans, Titans, Jaguars, and Colts forming to make a 91 overall team. CJ Stroud at quarterback 1, Mixon is running back with ETN, JT, Pollard. You have Diggs and Nuke Hopkins, Pittman, Kirk. I mean, so much wide receiver depth. Evan Ingram, I think he's still underrated at an 88 overall. They have only 1 offensive lineman at a 90 plus. Laramie Tunsil, defense slightly better at a 92. 5 players have abilities. They're all on the front 7. Josh Allen at a 91 overall, 2nd highest behind L'Jarius Sneed. Another pretty solid roster, but will they have enough for the Saints, Falcons, Bucks, and Panthers? A 92 overall team led by Kirk Cousins. Kamara at his running back position, Evans, Godwin, Olave, Deontay, London. You have Pitts at tight end. 290 overall or higher guys on the offensive line, Lindstrom and Wirfs. But their defense is a 96 overall, carrying the squad. Almost every starter has abilities. Might be the best or the most well-rounded defense in this entire experiment. Tyrann Mathieu and Justin Simmons aren't even starting. They would be one of the best safety duos on their lonesome, but instead they're stuck behind Bates and Antoine Winfield. Front 7 is stacked as well. This could be a low-scoring game. First up on offense, the NFC South. Kirk Cousins with all kinds of weapons. That one incomplete. A lot of studs on that AFC South defense. Pitts catches that one. Sneed pushes him out. 3 yards short of first down. Will we have a quick 3 and out on their first drive? AFC South sends 3. Pitts cannot get there. What a tackle by Josh Hines Allen. And they force a punt. Here's CJ Stroud in this AFC South offense. First pass from him is complete. Demario Davis on the coverage. Him and Levante have been doing it for a very long time at that interior linebacker position. Stroud somehow gets rid of it. Nasty catch right there. Honey Badger gets Diggs short of the sticks. We have a chance to see back-to-back 3 and outs to start this one. Stroud under center, gonna hand it off, and Mixon picks up the first. Ooh, Vita Vea with a nice stop on 2nd down. One of the best to do it at the D-tack position in the league. And here we go, 3rd and medium for the AFC South. Stroud finds his target. They get the first down and then some. That was Michael Pittman getting them the first down. Right around field goal range. 3 tight end set. They're going to pass. Stroud has a man. Does he see him? No. Derrick Brown with the sack. He got snubbed from the top 100 list, in my opinion. Both teams going to punt on their first drive. It's the NFC South that strikes first. 7-6 ball game, making 14-6. Heading into half number 2. Still a 1 possession game. Never mind. 28-6. This one's getting out of hand. Will we see a late comeback? No. The NFC South escapes with the W in this one. Kirk Cousins 3 touchdowns. Outplayed Stroud and his defense. Like I predicted, would it be able to slow down that AFC South offense? And you already know the motto. Defense wins championships. They're headed to the Final 4. Vita Vea. Huge reason why. And then our final first round matchup. The AFC East taking on the NFC East. We have the Dolphins, Patriots, Bills, and Jets coming together to form a 93 overall team. Josh Allen, Tua, Aaron Rodgers at QB3, so they are stacked at that position. Mostert, Brees, Achane, Cook, Tyreek, and Waddle, along with Mike Williams, Garrett Wilson, Odell. Tight ends not as top heavy as some other teams, but they are stacked at tackle with Tyron Smith and Armstead. Defense slightly better at a 95. 6 guys have abilities. They have to have the best cornerback duo in the league. Sauce Gardner and Ramsey. Not to mention Fuller in the slot. You have Quinnen at D tackle. Milano, Reddick, along with Mosley. You have Poyer and Holland. Stacked team once again. But the Eagles, Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders are a 96 overall, 99 offense. Best in this video, Dak Prescott hurts at QB, Saquon at running back. CD, AJ Brown might be the best wide receiver duo in this experiment. Scary Terry, Smitty, arguably the best wide receiver core. O-line is insane. 2 guys at a 95 or higher. Everyone at least an 88. Defense only a 93, but they're looking pretty good as well. Parsons, Lawrence, Allen, and Lawrence on the D-line. Slay and Diggs, along with Bland at CB. You have Burns, Wagner, Louvu at linebacker. They have the overall advantage. See if they can bring it home. First up on offense, the AFC East, led by one of the best quarterbacks in the league, Josh Allen. Empty backfield. Gonna start off with a completion to his tight end, Dawson Knox, getting them to within 1 yard. I think that's Mostert at running back. Could be mistaken. No, it is. First down, nice completion, great run after the catch. Look at that D-line. Everyone has abilities. Oh, okay. That's just a broken play.
This game, dude.
I mean, if you need any more proof as to why you shouldn't buy Madden 25, look no further than that play. Like, what just happened? Please save your money, okay? Your only Madden 25 experiences should be on YouTube or Twitch, you know, whatever streamers you like to watch. And Josh Allen goes down. Gotta feel bad for the AFC East. Tough way to end drive number 1. Burns, the new New York Giant, taking him down. There's Dak Prescott under center on first down. Again, the highest overall guys are the ones starting. This way I have no influence on what happens. Saquon getting 3 on his first carry. These guys have been in this division for a long time, so they know each other very well. Saquon running behind his blockers, picking up the first. Another pass from Dak to who else but CD. His second catch of the game makes it a 3rd and short. Gotta think this should be a run from Saquon behind this really good offensive line. Man in motion. Nice block right there from the tight end. They're across midfield. Dak with all kinds of time. I spoke too soon. He gets hit, but not before he completes it. AJ Brown with the beautiful catch in traffic. AFC East has some guys that can get to the quarterback. They're proving it, but Dak is barely getting rid of it in time. Uh-oh. No! Why was he trying to force it to Goddard? The pick 6 gives the AFC East the lead. Another crazy start to a game. That's Jordan Poyer taking it to the crib. Oh, that was such a good drive they had going, but now they're down 7-0. Actually, they answer back with 2 touchdowns of their own, 14-10. Heading into the second half, the AFC East takes the lead, but the NFC East takes it back. And now if the AFC East can get a stop here, they will have plenty of time to move down the field and try to get a game-winning touchdown drive. Dak on a play action, gonna get rid of it to Goddard, who gets out of bounds. Jake Elliott is going to give them a 6-point lead. Plenty of time for Allen. He has a lot of weapons at his disposal. Tyreek being one of them. That's where he's going to go. It's almost picked off. He has to be careful. We have some playmakers in that secondary from the NFC East. Slay and Trevon Diggs along with Deron Bland. But oh my goodness, what a catch. Great play by Dawson Knox, getting them to the 30. 3rd and 8, less than a minute left in this one. Play action. Josh has to get rid of it. He's going to go down. Dexter Lawrence showing out for the G-Men. He has his X-Factor activated. 4th and 19, last chance. Allen going downfield. Interception. NFC East is going to escape with the W. I try to tell him to be careful. That secondary was no joke. 3 INTs. A bunch of playmakers, bunch of ball hawks in that NFC East secondary. Tyreek got himself a touchdown, but they held him in check for the most part. NFC East with a huge huge W. The Lawrences with 2 sacks apiece. Bland, Diggs, Hooker all had 9 T, and they're headed to the Final Four. First matchup of the Final Four, we have the AFC North taking on the NFC South. North versus South, just like the old days, man. It only makes sense. Let's see who comes out on top. We're going straight to the fourth quarter. You already know we're hopping in if it's close, which I think it should be. Higher scoring game than I anticipated. 17 all at one point. AFC North down 4 heading to half number 2, but it's a very close game. First and goal from the 2. Lamar in this offense down 7. With less than 4 minutes left, they're gonna run it. Lamar too fast. Touchdown. Tie game. Plenty of time for Kirk Cousins and his offense. First pass complete. Chris Godwin, who I heard is going back into the slot. If you're playing fantasy and you notice he had a down season last year by his standards, that's someone you might want to target. Kirk gonna get taken down next play by Madubuike, who I think is a 92 in Madden 25. Well deserved. Extremely talented defensive lineman. Here comes Kirk on a 3rd down. Over the middle. What a catch. Chris Godwin once again. Very next play, they're opting to pass it. Kirk makes a huge mistake. Throws an interception. All they had to do was move it into field goal range. Instead, Minkah Fitzpatrick works his magic and gets the ball for the AFC North. And this NFC South defense hold them to a field goal. Yes! What a stop! So now they can tie or take the lead with a touchdown. And they still have well over a minute left to do it. Kirk Cousins has a chance to make up for that bad interception on the last drive. Can he make it happen? Oh, that's a laser right there. They're across midfield already. 4th and 5. This is the game. They're not going to attempt a long field goal. Instead, Kirk is going to throw it to Pitts, who's going to lose yards. In the AFC North, the Kings in the North and the South headed to the championship game. Another crazy finish, man. Every game, for the most part, except I think one, has had an insane finish. Now, there was no run game in this one. 8 for 12 for Nick Chubb. Lamar was the leading rusher. So there's a lot of passing going on. 2 sacks for Hayward and Judon. But it's the AFC North headed to the last game of the tourney. Time to find out who they're going to play against. We have the NFC East taking on the AFC West. Their overalls are just about the same. This should be another thriller. I'm being completely honest. All I want is a very close game. The NFC East strikes first. They're up 14-3 after 1, but you can never count out Mahomes. They're only down 8. Never mind. Make it 4. Actually 11 in the 3rd quarter. Now they're only down 6. They take the lead in the 4th. 1 timeout left for the NFC East. 1 yard to go for the AFC West. Mahomes gonna pass it. Gonna scramble to the right and find his receiver. Devontae puts them up 7. Actually make it 8. As long as they make this extra point. A lot of work to be done by this NFC East offense. Their biggest play of the tournament for the NFC East. 4th and 1 I form. AJ Brown in motion. Are they going to run the football? No. Dak's going to pass it to the right side. Incomplete pass. He was being heavily pressured by Max Crosby. And the AFC West is headed to the finals. Good tournament run from the NFC East, but Mahomes was just on a different level. Slightly outplaying Dak. I don't know what's with the run games, but so far we haven't seen too many guys go off on the ground. Devontae 2 touchdowns. CD 2 touchdowns. We're going to have an all AFC final matchup in this tournament for the title of best division. Crosby had 3 sacks. Parsons had 1, but it wasn't enough to help the NFC East get to the final game. And this matchup is for all the marbles for the title of the best division in the NFL. The AFC North on the Bengals against the AFC West on the Raiders. The 2 highest overall quarterbacks in Madden 25, but it doesn't boil down to just that. I mean, obviously they can't do it alone. Mahomes throws a pick on his first play from scrimmage, but there's a flag. It's gonna be holding, so the interception is gonna stand. Horrendous start for the AFC West, but we've seen them come back from worse. First play for the AFC North going nowhere. Crosby already making his presence felt. That was Roquan Smith with the INT for the AFC North, by the way, in case you were curious. Crosby already in the zone. Both defenses starting off strong. Nice tackle by Tranquil. That was Andrews on the catch. Now they are in field goal range for Justin Tucker. That's what having a cheat code at kicker can do for you. 3rd and 11. Lamar just has to not lose any yards or throw an interception. Nice defense by Patrick Surtain, the second one, the best CBs in the league. Here's Justin Tucker trying to get his team on the scoreboard first. This is about a 60-yarder. It's off the post, and we're still knotted up at 0. A rare miss from arguably the GOAT kicker. The AFC West ends up scoring first, but the North answers back with a touchdown. They end up taking a lead in the second, tied up at 14, heading into the third quarter. Who's gonna break the tie? It's the AFC North. Right now, they're winning the turnover battle. I gotta get used to that. Okay, I thought turnovers, when you saw it, you know, on a team's name, that meant how many times they turned it over. No, that's how many turnovers they forced. So right now, the AFC North is winning the turnover battle 2-0, which is a big reason why they're up 7 at their opponent's 5-yard line. Lamar to the end zone is tipped and caught. Amari Cooper off the tip gives them a 2-possession lead. This could be the last chance for the AFC West. 4th down and 3 for Mahomes and company. The North is only going to send 4, and it ends up costing them. Mahomes picks up the first. 3rd down and 4. Mahomes has driven them all the way into the red zone. He's going to dump it off to Devontae, who's going to stay on his feet and get them down to the 1. AFC West uses their first timeout. Now it's a 2nd down and goal. They're still remaining in the shotgun, and they're going to pass it. I don't disagree with that decision. Mahomes finds Devontae for the tutty. You know it's never over when you have 15 at quarterback. 7-point game. The West only has 2 timeouts, so I think they're going to go to the onside kick. Here we go. This is a big play. Oh my goodness! They didn't recover it! You've got to be kidding me! The AFC West just got a miracle. They have a chance to tie this game up after recovering the onside kick. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh, and then they fumbled the next play! And they recovered that one as well. This is insane. They're getting extremely lucky right now, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. They're just gonna go to the screen, pick up the first. They can't get out of bounds though. It's an insane finish right here. To decide the best division in the league. Mahomes to Kelsey, incomplete. On the bright side, at least the clock stopped. Oh, they have someone wide open at the top. That's Jacoby. Less than 20 seconds left. He couldn't get out of bounds. Man coverage. Mahomes to the end zone. Devontae tying this one up. This is going to be the last play of regulation, and we're headed to overtime. Once again, first up with the football in overtime. The AFC West picking up where they left off. Jacoby Myers just catching everything and making plays. 3rd and 3 in field goal range. Are they gonna have to settle for 3? Yes! Sutton gets the catch, but he's lit up immediately. They're forced to settle for a field goal, so now the AFC North can win it with a touchdown. Lamar on his first pass finds Amari Cooper. They're already in the AFC West territory. 3rd down and 4. They don't get it. They're gonna have to try to tie it up. Lamar facing heavy pressure, but it doesn't matter. Amari Cooper does it again. Man in motion. It's a fake jet sweep. Lamar to the end zone, touchdown! Mark Andrews seals the game for the AFC North. They hold on. And there you go. The best division in football, according to Madden, is the AFC North. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Gotta go ahead and check out some of the stats in the last game. A thriller to end it all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know any other ideas you have for me in the comment section. As always, hopefully you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one.
'Cause I'm on one, ay, number one, ay. I'm the one, yeah, getting it done, ay. Yeah, this one of them ones, yeah. Rolling up, ay, fill my cup, ay, on my way up, yeah. Ay, 'cause I'm on one, yeah, number one, I'm the one, yeah, getting it done, ay. This one of them ones.